Cork City Jail. It has been a jail from 1824 until 1923, and there's lots of horror stories about all what happened in this building. Now, 100 years later, lots of people believe that there's so much visions, sounds, and noise to be heard inside. Let's go inside and take a look.
Every time you go up the stairs, you think you become more free, but reality is the one. Becoming more free, you are shackling yourself in a chain of obligations. Like a mother who is giving birth to a child, she must give him a strong base so the child can rise. Someone steals, someone repays. Someone locks, and someone disappears.
This is the city of Cork, a beautiful town in the southeast of Ireland. And it's very hard to imagine that this town, at the time of the big famine between 1845 and 1852, it was almost a ghost town. Lots of people came here from the villages around to seek food and shelter, and lots of them died. One of the so-called haunted buildings in Cork is the hospital of St. Finbarr. At the time of the big hunger, hundreds of people died here every week. The hospital didn't want to spread the panic, so they kept the bodies and transported them in passages under the hospital. And they say since then the hospital is haunted. And there's now a story about a certain nun that has been seen by so many different people. She walks at night in the corridor, sometimes talking to kids, and then she disappears without a trace. And this is the famous golden angel of the cathedral, the angel with the two trumpets. And the legend says that one day the people of Cork will hear this trumpet blowing, and that means the angel is warning them that's the last day of the world, and they will be the first to go to heaven.
Interesting moment. 2,240 passengers were hoping for a better life, and the biggest, fastest ship in all the world, supposed to bring them to America, but crashed into frozen water. When will we understand that we cannot steal from life? It will take it back anyway.
Just outside of Cork, there's another legendary spot. It's this little town called Cobh, with its natural harbor. And it is famous for being the last stop of the Titanic before it hit the Atlantic Ocean in the way to New York. Or correctly said, before it hit the iceberg. 123 people embarked the ship from here, but only 44 of them survived. Just about an hour south of Dublin, on the east coast, there's this amazing spot they call the Black Castle. And in fact, they said that this is the spot where St. Patrick tried to land when he first came to Ireland from Scotland. And the legend says that the local of the area were very hostile and they stoned him. So he had to run away and find another spot for landing.
Someone was hit with the water, someone was hit with a rock. The destiny of St. Patrick we already know. as well the history of Titanic. So we decided to see one of the most important monastic sites in Ireland. The significance of this place remains to be seen. A very large number of lives were given. We are witnessing the symbol of their lives, protruding spikes from the ground. What will symbolize my life? I want to learn, I want to understand why we guard history in this place. I just keep my eyes open.
Right in the middle of the Glendalough is one of the most important monastic sites in Ireland. It is the ruined church of St. Kevin, a hermit who lived here in the 6th century with the beginning of Christianity in Ireland.
It doesn't matter if they put a cross on top of me or if my ashes fill the air. The most important thing is what I will give to nature and to God. The vibration of the sounds. Echo remains.
Now I'm leaving the Republic of Ireland in the south to Northern Ireland. You see, the south is an independent state with euros and all. The north is part of the United Kingdom, and they use the English pounds. They even have their own Irish pounds, which you cannot use in England mainland. Such a crazy situation in that little island. But anyway, Northern Ireland is very beautiful, got an amazing coast. Lots of legends and stories, which I would like to share some of them with you. Let's see.